Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan, and welcome to the game week 3. Oh, I realized this is way too bright. There we go. Welcome to the game week 3 deadline stream. How is everyone doing? Nick, Shubharan, how are you all doing? Welcome. All right, we're going to be talking about game week 3. We're doing an earlier deadline stream because I will be finishing slightly early today. We'll be finishing half an hour before the deadline, so because I got to go somewhere else as well after this, so we won't be there until the deadline. So half an hour before the deadline is when we're looking to finish. So if you have any questions, send them over. I've got a few teams as well that was sent to me, so we're gonna bring those up as well. All right. We're going to bring Hillbilly. Welcome. I was just about to reply to your tweet, your comment on the Discord as well. But I'll bring your team up as well, Hillbilly. So this is my team for this week, where I've got Fleckan, Poro, Shepherd. Welcome. How are you doing? Fleckan, Poro, Robinson, Williams, Salah, Rogers, Smith-Rowe, Rashford, Havertz, Haaland, Isak, Henderson on the bench, Nkunku on the bench, Johnson on the bench, and Hall on the bench as well. Now I wish I actually sold Nkunku instead of Murphy, because Nkunku has fallen twice. So annoying that he's fallen twice in price, but nothing really I can do about it at the moment. So it is what it is. We're gonna have to deal with it. And he will most likely leave at the end of game week 3 once the deadline has passed for game week 3. And when I can make a transfer, depending on how who performs in game week 3, whatnot. I'll have a look, and then it's most likely an early transfer before his price falls again, to be honest. But that has been one of my worst transfers. Am I even below 100? I think. Oh, okay. I'm still on the brink of 100 million team value, but yeah, not looking great. All right, let's bring up the teams that I've got. I've got Connor's team. If Connor is in here, let me know. Hillbilly, I'm gonna bring your team up as well, mate. I mean, bits over whether to wildcard or not. So this is Hillbilly's potential wildcard team for anyone who's looking. And this is the team without a wildcard. So I'm opening this up to the chat as well. This is the team without a wildcard. If you guys are interested, let me know. Would you wildcard this team? I think it does seem likely. The only thing is you've missed out on couple price rises already. Hillbilly. So I don't know if you can even have you wildcarded already, or because like this squad, you see how Palmer is 10.5 here. He's no longer 10.5, so he's gone up in price. So I don't know if you've missed out on potential price rises already. That's another thing that you probably need to consider, because Palmer is 10.6. So you might want to look, because you have 0.1 in the bank over here. So yeah, might want to check and see whether you can, if you are able to get this squad in the first place. That's Hillbilly's team, and I'm also going to bring up Nick. I think this is your team. This is Nick's team. 0.1 short now. Ugh. I would wait one more week, I guess. If you want, you could potentially wildcard in the international break. That is a possibility if you wanted to. Maybe we get a bit more information. Need to downgrade Luis. Yeah. Then if you're downgrading Luis, what, to a 4.5 defender, or do you need to go below a 4.5 defender? You could go to Konza for oh, you have Martinez already, so no. I'm wondering. I think, yeah, Luis is the one who is pretty risky anyway. Yeah, that's true. So if you downgrade Luis to a 4.5, is it possible? If you downgrade Luis to a 4.5, I guess I don't mind it, to be honest. If you wanted to do it at all, to be honest, if you wanted to do it, I'm not going to stop you. I can see quite a few problems in this team. But at the same time, like, it could backfire as well. It could work, it could backfire. Face out for Mascara and Luis out for Robinson. Yeah, you could get Robinson instead for Lewis, and you could do phase out like Nick says to Masquerade for a Wolves player. If you wanted as well, that's another option. So you have like a 0.1 extra as well on top of that. But oh no, out phase. I think you. I don't know. Yeah, that's a possibility potentially. This is Nick's team. Ruhil, welcome. Ruhil, how are you doing? Did Nkunku to Madueke? Who do I bench? Okay, I'll bring the team up as well. You wouldn't play face anyway. Yeah, that's true. Update from Mikalenko to Arnold for a -4. Oh, yeah, I actually don't mind. I don't mind Mikalenko to a Trent for a -4. Yeah, it could work out, but I don't think they'll keep a clean sheet this week. You may get lucky with an attack in return though, Ayub. So yeah, I don't mind it. And this is next team. But then going forward, Ayub, the team is also pretty good. This is next team, I think. So here it's what it's looking like. Hello, was Ramsar registered in time to start this game week? Any news? Oh, that's a good question. I'll have a look and see. Let me have a look and see if I can find that information. Context with this team. By the way, I have 1.4 in the bank. Are you looking to make a transfer for this team, Nick? Or there's no transfer? Did you mention anything? This 1.4 in the bank. Any suggestions? Does this team really need to make a transfer this week? Probably not, right? Maybe it's just the goalkeeper in Henderson. That's the only thing that if you wanted to switch, you could look at switching. But I think everything else for this week at least is not too bad. Nkunku down to 8% ownership. 75 in the mini league, potential transfer Nkunku to. Let's have a look. I'm just going to bring up some of the league teams as well for all of the guys who are mentioning. I've got FPL review up as well if anyone wants to look at like predicted points. Alright, let's start. Who asked first? We'll start with Ruhil. Ruhil, 102. How many members do we have in our mini league? I'm going to have a look into that as well. So Ruhil up first. How many members did we have? We had 245 with another 4 joining. 249 members. Insane. Alright, so Ruhil's team is up. Shubharan missed on 8 pointer from Pedro. That was a bit unlucky. I've got Ruhil's team up. Boki, welcome. Another 80 points. Boki is killing it. Well done, Boki. Boki's gone number 30. Boki. Ezra is also killing it. Where is Boki? Oh no, I can't find your team. Where are you? Oh, here you are. You're not number 30, you're number 20. You're 20th in the league, not 30th. Shepherd 75. You guys are doing really well, eh? 75. Where is Shepherd? Where? Am I blind? Am I looking at the correct league? Yes, I am. Shepherd, do you know which? Can't find. 75. Oh, wait, this is your team, no? SMC, FPL runner up, my bad. Thank you for the subscription. Ayub, welcome. Thank you for the subscription. New haircut. Someone noticed. Yes, indeed. New haircut, indeed. Bro, your league 219. What's the best move? Let's bring John up as well. I'm just going to bring everyone's teams up and then I'll quickly start looking. I'm just going to load them up so I know what teams to look at. Anyone else who wanted a 6.3 midfielder take -4 and Nkunku and Fernandes in your suggestions? Okay, I'll have a look. Sam, welcome. How are you doing? Smith Rowe versus Pedro versus Eze predicted points. I'll bring that up as well. Freddy, how are you doing? Roku, welcome. How are you doing? Roku says rank 32. Rank 32. You guys are doing so well. Here we go. Alright, I've got all the teams up. FPL Rank up. Yeah, I got your team up as well. So I've got the teams that are up that were asked. First, let me start with the easy one, which is predicted points between Smith Rowe, versus Eze. Let's do Eze and Smith Rowe first. Eze for this week, 4.6. Shubharan, 4.6. Smith Rowe is definitely lower, 3.6 for Smith Rowe. And then we have Joe Pedro, who is at 3.0. So 4.6 for Eze, 3.6 I think for Smith Rowe, and then Joe Pedro is the lowest at 3.0 because he's playing Arsenal. Hopefully that helps. I can actually, put them over here for you as well. Just for you to kind of see. So I'll bring them up. Eze, Smith Rowe, you said? Where the hell is Smith Rowe? Load team, Fulham. Smith Rowe, and then Joe Pedro, right? Joe Pedro. There you go. So Smith Rowe 3.6, Eze 4.6, Joe Pedro 3.0. Alright. 20th in the league, yes, no worries. Alright. Do I captain Salah or Saka? I would say Saka has the higher expected goals, or at least Arsenal had the highest expected goals. So I'd probably go for Saka. But Salah has had a good history against United personally. So it depends on which one you would like to go for. I think both are very close. I don't mind Salah given the form he's been on, to be honest. But Arsenal have the higher expected goals over Liverpool as well. But yeah, I probably might. Ooh. I don't mind Salah. I'll tell you that. I don't mind Salah. Lost Musician. Welcome, Lost Musician. Konsa or Luka Dean? Konsa. More safer. Luka Dean could have minutes rotation once Champions League starts with Ian Madison. So I probably will go Luka Dean. I'll probably go Konsa, Lost Musician. All right, let's start with the teams. This one is from Ruhil. Ruhil, are you here? Did Nkunku to Madueke? Who do I bench? So Nkunku went to Madueke. Rogers. Ooh. So in terms of benching, I think you're assuming between Rogers and Chris Wood, right? I would probably start Rogers over Chris Wood, I think, and I would have Chris Wood first on the bench. That's probably what I'm thinking at the moment in terms of benching. What do you think, Ruhil? I've got your team up. That's probably what I'm thinking. Almost 900 subs. Yes, we're very close, guys. 900 subs. If you know any friends, let them know about the channel as well. We're getting close to that 900 sub mark. I was thinking Hall to Konsa and Nkunku to Rogers. That's not too bad, Bucky. I don't mind those moves at all. Captain Watkins, thoughts? Do you have anyone else, Roku, in terms of captaincy? Rank 32 in the mini league. I have got a team up as well. Do you have any other captaincy options? I will bench Wood. Okay. And then put him first sub though, Ruhil. Put him first sub just in case. Yeah. So the rest of the team looks fine. Then the next one goes to Bucky. 80 pointer. Rhea just keeps getting the points for you, doesn't he? 10 pointer from David Rhea. What were you planning on doing, Bucky? With this Hall to Konsa? Yep, fair enough. And Nkunku to Rogers. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hall to Konsa and Nkunku to Rogers. That makes sense. I don't mind those two moves actually. I don't mind those two moves at all. It's crazy how Solanke hasn't fallen in price at all. And he's injured. Has he been just price locked? Or like he hasn't fallen at price at all. That's just crazy. But yeah. Konsa or Lucadine for short term till 6 game weeks. Or till game week 6, you mean? I would still go Konsa. Because Lucadine could still get rotated with Ian Mattison potentially. Like in game week 4, game week 5. So that's the reason. Who to captain? I would probably keep it on Haaland, Bookie. I'll probably keep it on Haaland. I'm looking at either MavDD to Rogers. MavDD to Rogers. Ooh, bring your team up. I think your team is next, John. Let me see. Captain Watkins could be great. Muniz did had a great few chances against Leicester last game week. He just couldn't finish them. That is true. That is true. But Watkins also had a few chances and didn't finish them. Are you pulling a wild card comb? Ooh, is he? I don't know. Alright, so that's Bucky's team. Bucky, rest of the team looks pretty good. This is FPL Shepherd. FPL Shepherd, not FPL Shepherd, Shepherd. It's FPL runner-up. Wait, FPL runner-up 24-25. Why runner-up? You got to go and win the whole thing. 77 points. Edison, Ruben Diaz, Pedro Porro, Taylor, Luis Diaz, Saka, Nkunku, Bruno, Haaland, Isak, Joe Pedro. What's the move, Shepard? What is the plan that you're trying to do? Potential transfer, Nkunku. Nkunku to who? Who are you thinking? Rogers, maybe? Are you which 4.5 defender has the highest predicted points till game week 19? Oh no, till game week 19 I can't tell you. I have no idea, honestly. And I don't think you're very unlikely that you keep a defender till game week 19. If you really wanted someone till game week 19, it might have to be like an Arsenal defender or something. Might have to be like an Arsenal defender, but I can't tell you till game week 19. That's a bit hard. You'll have to target like closer round of fixtures, like how Aston Villa have a really good set. Fulham still not too bad actually. So Robinson from attacking point of view. That's basically it. Till game week 19, it's hard. I would just put and tell you like Arsenal potentially, but yeah. Will Arsenal even be in that list? Ooh. We got all their tough games are away. Except for Liverpool. So in Arsenal, maybe not. I don't know. Aston Villa more likely. Nkunku and Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Ooh, interesting. Out. Smith Rowe and Madison. Smith Rowe and no, don't go Madison just yet. Two tough fixtures for the moment. If you're going to go Madison from game week 5 onwards, not just yet. I know Newcastle high goal scoring game, but then Arsenal just after that. Can you find someone else apart from Madison? I would actually keep Bruno Fernandes instead if you wanted to go over Madison, because Bruno Fernandes, yes, he has Liverpool this week, but he has Southampton the next week. So Bruno might have two better fixtures than Madison in the next two potentially. Brentford defender till game week 19. Oh. But which one? I can only tell you like the goalkeeper. Maybe like a me or something. But even then, I don't know. It's so hard. Game week 19 is so long away. That's like till end of December. That's so far. It's like very far. I'm thinking only of like the next 4 or 5 game weeks. Hillbilly. Because the landscape could change so much. Hossam, welcome. How are you doing? Start Nkunku or Burn? Oh, that's a harder one. You know what? I might just punt and start Nkunku on that one, Hossam. Dan Burn more likely gets you better minutes, but Spurs will most likely score a goal. So I might even go for Nkunku on that specific one. But that's like a 1-pointer versus 2-pointer question. Maybe you go for the 2-pointer in Dan Burn instead. Pinnock? Yeah, Pinnock could actually be a decent option. Brighton defender? I told you this before, Roku. I don't know if... Oh, no Brighton defender. Look at these fixtures. Maybe from game week 12 onwards. But not in this run. When is the deadline? The deadline is in 2 hours time. But we'll be live for another 1.5 hours. Alright. So, Shepherd... I'm not sure with Rogers and other suggestion. You could go for Leon Bay, potentially, from Aston Villa if you wanted. If you didn't want to go for Rogers. Leon Bay is the other one. Smith Rowe is another option from Fulham. Who else? Smith Rowe, Dion Bay from Aston Villa, Rogers from Aston Villa. Who else is actually like? Sometimes predicted points is good to get an idea of like if things don't come on the top of my head. Eze is still pretty decent, but I think he's a bit more expensive than he's more expensive than Nkunku, so that's not possible. Suchek maybe for 5 million from West Ham. Anyone know what Suchek's fixtures are like? Suchek. Okay, never mind. Don't go Suchek. Actually, not this week, but the week after. I would still probably go for like Aston Villa boy. Or Mitoma. Yes, that's a good point. Mitoma, Brighton. Mitoma is not a bad option for these two. That's also another. But then I don't know if Shepard has the money to go to Mitoma. Does he? Because Nkunku has fallen in price. So you need to sell Bruno Fernandes as well. In that case. I have Aya and Hopin. Fair enough. When is the deadline? In 2 hours. Bay, yeah. Ryan, can you tell me the lottery numbers? I wish I knew. If I knew, I'll let you know. Do you know the lottery numbers? Because clearly I'm not getting any lucky at this moment. Because I can't log in. You can't log in? What? Really? Is this on your phone or on your web? On the browser? Okay. Luis or Udogi? Luis for the moment, Andre. Luis. Henderson to Martinez, -4 till game week 6 to 9. Oh. You know, if you're keeping Martinez, you have to keep him for longer. Do you not have a wildcard, Lost Musician? Have you played your wildcard or you have a wildcard left? What's the plan? Have you played the wildcard or not? Ahmad then for the game week? Ahmad is all. Ahmad. Maybe. To be honest, you know what? Garnacho could be a really nice option, but obviously just not this game week because I don't know whether he'll be in the starting 11 or not. But Garnacho is a very nice tempting option as well. Unfortunately, now Nkunku has fallen 0.1 lower than him, so freaking Garnacho is more expensive than Nkunku. SJ, welcome. How are you doing? All right, this is John's team. Only 6.3. Yeah, that's the thing. So you need to get rid. I would probably go to either Smith Rowe or Rogers for the moment, and then use that extra money to maybe move Zinchenko out. Oh, you have Zinchenko. Zinchenko probably also needs to leave. I would do Zinchenko to Robertson. You could do Zinchenko to a Robertson and Nkunku to a Rogers or something. And that's why so you'll get $1 million from doing it. You get like 1.3 million from doing Nkunku to, or 1.2 million from doing Nkunku to Rogers. And then either this week or maybe not this week because they have United. But next week onwards, you could do Zinchenko to Rogers if you wanted. Sorry, Robertson. Zinchenko to Robertson. Or even you could go for Arsenal defense this week if you really wanted. Like another Arsenal defender like a Gabriel or Saliba. That's also a possibility. Shepard. Think about it. I'll come back to you. Alright, John. This is John's team. Flecken, Gabriel, Trent, Ayer. I see why you said Andres, Saka, Bruno, Murphy, Isaac, Haaland, Mateta, Mabdidi, Wout Face. The one time you wanted Wout Face points is on the bench. Alright, what's the plan, John? What is the plan? I did Zinchenko to Konate already. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yoti, welcome. How are you doing? Solanke to Watkins or Havertz for a -4. Choose one, please. Has to be Watkins, right? For the fixtures for the moment, Yoti. So I'll probably go for Watkins. Should I risk Pedro Porro to play safe with Greaves in starting 11? Nah, play Pedro Porro. I've got Ben Johnson as well, and I'm playing Pedro Porro. Play Pedro Porro. I think Ipswich should also concede. At least play more likely a player to get you something. Play Poro, it's fine. If you have to choose one, would you sell Eze, Bay, or Garnacho? Ooh, I would have to sell Garnacho, but Garnacho could eventually get into that starting 11 soon. So, is there if I had to sell this week, at the moment it would be Garnacho. The other two have good fixtures still. Amit, welcome. How are you doing? I think who was this? Lost Musician said no wildcard. If you don't have a wildcard, then I'll just do the mine. Yeah, I don't mind doing. Ooh, if you don't have a wildcard, yeah, okay. I don't mind doing Henderson to Martinez for the -4, but I would rather maybe wait one more week before making that move and do it on a free transfer instead. Lost Musician. Nice to be back. Can you rate my team? 205 in the league. Alright, I'll bring your team up, but I will get to yours in a few minutes though. Amit. Alright, John, what's the plan? Joseph Robinson, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? Have a good game week. You too as well. Because he has really good XGI. Who has really good XGI? Is it Greaves or Pedro Paro? Mateta to Visa or Murphy to Rogers? Murphy to Rogers. Murphy to Rogers. I would do Murphy to Rogers actually. Best midfielder to buy below 6.4. Any price. Below 6.4, you have the Fulham players. Andres is still not too bad actually. Mithro. Rogers from Aston Villa at 5.1. I think Suchek is in that list as well. Below 6.3. This is all Nkunku replacements at this price tag. Who else? Suchek. I mean, go 6.1. Ooh, Semenyo is. This could work out, but this is a punt, Semenyo, to be honest. It is a punt. Brighton midfielders. Not Adingra. Maybe Minte, but I would probably give that a week. Ahmad is still not a bad option, but I wouldn't really recommend. Minte, this could work out as well, potentially. Minte as well, potentially. But yeah, that's basically it. Honestly, that's basically it. There is a possibility. Elanga didn't move, right? For Forest. He is playing against Wolves this week. Elanga could potentially be another interesting option for anyone who's looking for a cheap midfielder for an Nkunku replacement. This could also potentially be another option. Have to bench Jamie. That's Jamie's answer. Aryan, welcome. Have to bench one among Wood, Eze, Rogers, and Smithrow. Wood, Eze, Rogers, and Smithrow. I would probably bench Chris Wood at the moment. Will maybe wildcard if it gets more worse in Game Week 4. Yeah, you could think about it in Game Week 4. See how the team goes for now. The team is in general still not a bad state, but yeah, you could probably look in a wildcard in Game Week 4 or Game Week 6, depending on how you go. Is Bay out to Rogers a sideways or bad move? Ooh, I would just keep Bay. Why do you want to move Bay to Rogers? When do you think Nunes will come in for Jota? That I honestly don't know. If you have Nunes, I think you should probably look to sell. I don't think he's a Arne slot type player, honestly. Did I have everything here? No. Alright, and this is Roku's team as well. Roku, best keeper to buy 5 million or below, or 2 rotating 4.5s. So Roku needs a keeper for this week because he had McCarthy in the last week, and now McCarthy's position is probably at a loss. I remember, Roku, you asked me about the Um, transfer deadline day in terms of Ramsdale. Ramsdale. Yeah, you might want to get rid of. You're looking for a goalkeeper. I think Martinez probably. Uh, Roku. Martinez might be the move. From Aston Villa. What do you think? Is Martinez 5 million or 5.5 million? Anyone knows? Anyone? Martinez is 5 million, isn't he? Yes. This might be the keeper you might have to go for, Roku. Bench one, Smith Rowe, Rogers, or Armstrong? Armstrong. Bench Adam Armstrong. Abdul. Abdul, welcome to the football chat box. Jamie, as long as Jota stays fit, he is first choice. Yep. Smith Rowe or Rogers, ignoring price. Smith Rowe. Would Murphy score with a high Spurs line? That's what's holding me back. Would Murphy play enough minutes, John? That's the other question. I don't know if he'll play enough minutes. Because Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes as wingers looked better for Newcastle. Pedro Porro has 0.39 XG, which is really good even though he's playing against. Yeah, that's what. Okay, I would just start Porro, to be honest. Can rate my team? Sent my plan in previous chat. 2 or 5 in the league. Yep, I'll bring your team up. Amit and Haaland cap. Yeah, Haaland cap probably. Price rises working well for me. 108 squad. Wow, look at that squad value from Joseph. Well done. Well done. Is Garnacho out to Smith Rowe a good move? Garnacho out to Smith Rowe. It's an okay move. I don't know if I wouldn't say it's a good move because I do think Garnacho will eventually get into the starting 11. I won't be surprised if Garnacho starts this week against Liverpool because Mason Mount is injured. But yeah, I don't mind it if you want to do it. Could be a decent midfielder under 6.4 in the next few weeks, but it's Ipswich and midfielders could be more important than forwards. Yeah, that's the thing. I probably wouldn't go for Ipswich attackers, to be honest, at the moment. Alright, Roku. This was your team, Roku. You got Palm and Haaland as well. Captain Watkins. Roku, what else did you do? What did you do, Roku, in terms of moves? We'll make keeper transfer next game week as I've already taken a -4 hit. Hope Ramsdale doesn't start. Can we expect any early team news? I don't know. Arsenal in general, you don't get very good early team news. So I would I would doubt it. Very unlikely, I would say. But yeah, so you did what were the moves you did, Roku? Did you do any moves? What did you do with Foden and Jebinson? The 2 transfers for Jebinson and Foden outs, Watkins and 4.5 mid. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Fair enough. I'm sorry about the Foden move. You should have had Hugh Mingsan last week. That was my bad. So that was definitely my mistake. Alright. Yeah, have a look at Martinez probably. McCarthy to Martinez, but just hope that McCarthy starts this week since you've already taken a -4. And this one was Amit. John, anything else, John? I think your team is fine, right? The rest you asked. And Amit basically mentioned stuff in the chat. Where is Amit? Here we go. Already did Nkunku to Embuemo. Okay. And nice haircut. Thank you very much. So you did Nkunku to Bumo. The rest of the team looks fine. Yeah. Were you doing anything else, Amit? Were you doing anything else? Ramsdale at Southampton could be a decent asset. 4.4 as well. Is Ramsdale at 4.4? Really? We just have to see how he does though. That's the only problem. Can't even find Ramsdale. Am I blind? I most definitely can't see it. Ramsdale 4.4. Yep. Fair enough. Could be one to watch and see. Nothing. Only single transfer. Captain Haaland. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I think the rest of the team is fine, Amit. Okay. Who should I target in Game Week 4? Looking at my team. Ruhil's team, Bucky's team, Game Week 4. You need to do something with Solanke. I would start looking at. Okay, so here's the thing. Liverpool assets are going to be the targets Game Week 4. Same with Brighton. Maybe Joao Pedro. Bucky. Game Week 4. Joao Pedro. Brighton have two good fixtures. They've got Ipswich in Game Week 4. And they have Forest in Game Week 5. So maybe you could do that. I have 2 free transfers and I don't do another one this week. Will I have 3 free transfers next week? Yes, Jamie. Next week, if you don't do any moves this week, if you haven't done anything this week, next week you will have 3 free transfers. Yes. Nishal, welcome. Should I start Munoz or Ben Johnson? Have Henderson and goal. Ooh. I do expect Fulham to score against Ipswich, and the same with Chelsea against Crystal Palace. The only thing being that there is a potential that Munoz could get an attack in return if Chelsea don't defend well. So maybe you take that punt and you go and get like you go and start Munoz just and hope for like an attack in return is what I'm thinking. Nishal, what do you think? Can you check number 20 in your league? Yes, I can. And thank you for all the new people who've joined. Thank you very much who joined for the mini league. Alright, let's have a look. Number 20, Mr. Nobody. That's MFZ. Okay, I will write that somewhere. Alright. Is Saliba a sell next game week? No, because you'll be looking to buy him in 2 more weeks after that. So probably no. I don't mind starting Arsenal defense against tough teams. They tend to play a bit more pragmatic when it comes to the harder teams. So there's a chance for a 0-0 or a clean sheet even. Maybe not against Spurs. That might be slightly more attacking. Like Spurs will try and get a goal. But the City game, I think last time they played for a draw, right? So, but that was a 1-1 draw, I think. So there's a chance always for a clean sheet in those type of games. Ryan, I really hope Lisandro Martinez doesn't turn vegan against Salah. It's not up to him though. He's not the one marking Salah. It'll be Diego Dalot. Will Ben Johnson start with Ogbene signing? Ooh. I don't know. I think he might. I still think he might, but I don't have enough information on Ipswich and how they'll perform to be able to tell you. But I think he might actually. Shubharan. I think last week there's a guy keep asking you to triple captain. Did you? I can't remember who it was. I don't know, man. So many people were asking me whether to triple captain. Some were telling me, there's a few minutes more. Let's all go downhill if it goes downhill and triple captain. And I was like, no, I'm not going to triple captain. I don't know who it was, I don't know. But I'm not going to say anyone. I'm not going to say who it was. All right. This is Amit's team. This was Connor. Is Connor here? I don't know if Connor is here. Connor. Not really sure if Connor is here. And obviously this one, Nick. Are you still here, Nick? I think this was Nick's team. Nick had 1.4 in the bank. Only thing I can think about is maybe moving Lewis Hall. But need another point 0.1 extra and could have upgraded to like an Arsenal defender later, but maybe not now itself. 1.4 in the bank. I might actually keep that 1.4. I think you could look to use that 1.4 slightly later. Maybe keep the 1.4 for the moment. You could even upgrade to Henderson to David Raya actually, if you really wanted to. Nick. What did you guys make of Slot's comments on four wingers available post Chiesa signing? Jota to start play predominantly as striker. I think Jota was anyway going to be mainly the striker role. The thing is now, the Chiesa signing, I feel like the Chiesa signing, if anything, should kind of impact Salah's minutes more than anyone else's. I'm a bit more worried about Salah as a player than anyone else. Heard some people are wildcard this game week. Yeah, there are quite a few wildcards being played this game week. I'm rolling this week, but can you take a look at my Game Week 4 team? Let's have a look. 3 transfers. Damn. MFZ out here flexing his 3 transfers. How are you people all on 3 transfers? Damn. You guys are doing well, eh? Alright, this is MFZ's team. With Henderson in goal. Cardiolagu. I'm not even gonna bother. Munoz, Trent, Gordon, Fernandez, Eze, Jota, Isak, Haaland, Joe Pedro. Who is on the bench? MFZ. Who is on the bench? Chiesa has played a left wing a lot though. But Chiesa is mean. From my memory, Chiesa was a right winger as well. Or am I just wrong? He could play left wing as well. Let's have a look. So this was what I thought about Chiesa. Why is this so small? What happened to transfer market? Oh no, the whole thing is gone. Yeah. I don't know what happened to the graph, but yeah. David Hall, welcome. How are you doing, David? What you, David with the U's. What is happening, David? Why are there so many U's? Porro, Grievous, and yes, you're benching Porro. Ooh. Would you rather start Porro over the Brighton player? Oh no. Wait. Is this a Game Week 4 team? Thank you, Shubharan. This is a Game Week 4 team, MFZ. This is Game Week 4, right? Oh yeah, Porro. Game Week 4 is Porro against Arsenal. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Sorry. I was thinking Game Week 3. Yeah, I mean the team looks pretty solid to be honest. If you have 3 or 4 free transfers in like Game Week 8, you are far ahead of 95% of the players. Most likely. He has played across all 3 positions. Don't think you can. Don't think with the injury record he plays the demand. No, I don't think he'll play the cam role anymore. A bit too. Chiesa only plays 5 aside. Do I put Eze on the bench and play 4 at the back? Porro, Trent, Gabriel, and Robinson. No, I might actually even start Eze over Porro, Nasser. Oh, yeah, I probably might start Eze. I have nothing to do in Game Week 3. Fortunate situations. um, do I put Eze? I read that. I might potentially start Eze over Porro. This is what I have for my team. Don't tell me you Captain Mo. No, I didn't Captain Mo. Captain Haaland. Okay, thank you. No worries, Nasser. Can we see your team? Yes. I didn't come early enough to see. No worries. This is the team. As a United fan, would you have preferred Chiesa over Anthony? Oh yeah, definitely. Chiesa is a baller. I would have taken Chiesa over Anthony, but I don't think even Chiesa would have started over Garnacho. Is what I would have said. Because Chiesa has injury problems, and also I would have still preferred. Here's the thing. I would have preferred. I think Sancho. Now Sancho's obviously left United, but he's still a better player than Anthony. Unfortunately, manager problems and whatnot. But I would have loved to have seen him actually deliver what we bought him for. But I just don't think he has the ability in terms of like mentality to play as a and show the manager wrong, prove the manager wrong. What is your thoughts on wildcard this game week? If you are in a situation where you have a lot of problems in your teams, then I don't mind wildcard in Heisenberg. If you have a lot of problems, I actually don't mind wildcarding. Don't tell me you captain more. No, I'm not. Thoughts on Sterling or Enketia and Broha? Enketia could be a very interesting option because he's playing for Palace. Sterling at Arsenal is just going to be a backup option, similar to Trossard. Wouldn't go there. Amanda Broha, who did he move to? Do we know who he moved to? Everton. Oh no, Chelsea. Is he still at Chelsea? No, he's going to Everton, right? Oh, sorry, he's at Everton. I would probably wait with Everton. Everton in general, I don't associate Everton with scoring goals enough. That's the only problem. The only Everton player I ever got for attacking purposes was, or at least in the last couple years, was Richarlison. Before that, I've owned the likes of Gylfi Sigurdsson, Leighton Baines. Before that, Everton used to be the fullbacks heaven for FPL. Now they're no longer the fullbacks heaven for FPL. Start Mikalenko or Poro? Oh, I would probably start Poro at the moment. I think Everton defensive issues need to improve. What's your current rank? Like 2.49 something million. I have a lot of problems, but failed at triple captain this season won't be it. I probably wouldn't go for Everton. I probably wouldn't go for Broa. Nketiah is someone I would watch. Wait and see. Broa is injured currently. Okay, there you go. So don't even bother about it. I got Richie season before and Harrison last season. This was at when he was at Everton, right? Choose two to bench out of Jota, Garnacho, Joao Pedro, Mikalenko. To bench, I would bench Mikalenko, and I would bench. So Jota, I will start. It's between Joao Pedro and Garnacho. Arsenal, you have to back Arsenal's clean sheet potential, right? So I'll probably bench Joao Pedro and start Garnacho. I think even if Garnacho, we've seen already in 2 game weeks that Garnacho, even if he comes off the bench, has the ability to get some attacking returns. So I would probably start Jota and Garnacho, which is crazy because they're playing each other. So I don't know if it's best move, but that's probably what I might do. Everton, Icelandic number 10, Gylfi Sigurdsson. Yes. Anyone who, for people who played FPL for a long time, you would remember the days of Leighton Baines when he was like a 6 million, I think 6 million defender at one point in FPL, and he was so good. Leighton Baines. Who was the right back? Jagielka, right? Was it Jagielka, right back? I don't remember. But they had 2 good fullbacks. But yeah, Baines was like top tier, legendary FPL status defender. Ajay, welcome. How are you doing? Thoughts on Jackson? I think I said this before. I think I said this last week as well, and I said please don't. Oh, Seamus Coleman. Yes, Coleman. There you go. Two legendary fullbacks from Everton. Gone are those days. Okay, thoughts on Jackson. So I said this last week as well. I was like, don't go and get Jackson. He will frustrate the living hell out of you when you get Jackson in. And now he scored last week, yes. But I still would just look at Jackson. I'm like, no, it's just going to be a nightmare. If he does something wrong, eventually he's going to lose his spot to either Joe Felix or Nkunku or one of the million players that Chelsea have eventually signed. I don't know how many players they've signed. So I would only look at Palmer at this point for Chelsea. That's just me personally. If you want to get Jackson, you can, but not interested for me personally. Would you do Solanke to Joe or roll? On a wildcard game week 6 depending on team over international break and got roll transfer yet. I would probably roll Nehal. And who are you starting ahead of Solanke this week? Depends on who you starting. But I think if it's Joe Pedro, I'd probably roll because it's against Arsenal this week. I would honestly bench more going up against the Portuguese Cafu won't be easy. I have nightmares of Salah against Manchester United. So I would rather just start him for the moment. Baines was a cheat code and took some pens to yes. Those were the good days when there was no EO to think about and all of that stuff. Famous Coleman, yes, Coleman was right back. Baines with the pens, yeah, indeed. Wings over Solanke, unfortunately. Oh. Damn. Okay. Yeah, then I would probably just get Joe Pedro instead. Nehal. Harry Winks against Aston Villa. I'll probably just go and get Joe Pedro then. How bad is it when you support a team in Premier League and play FPL? See, I've ended up with Marcus Rashford, who's got me jack shit in the first 2 game weeks. This is what happens when you have bias. And you think they'll do well, but they don't. But sometimes it's also good. Sometimes you have the advantageous moments of like you are able to get like punts earlier because you see stuff earlier before others do. But yeah, sometimes it backfires as well. Gordon to Rogers. I have Isak and no Aston Villa. But then again, you want to play the players you like because that's just a part of enjoying the game. Okay, Stefan. Welcome, Stefan. Gordon to Rogers. I actually don't mind that. I have Isak and no Aston Villa. Yeah, I don't mind doing Gordon to Rogers if you wanted to. You could also move to Leon Bailey as well, but Rogers helps you free up a lot of funds to be used elsewhere as well. So I don't mind that move. I'm not going to say no. Thanks for replying to my question. All the best for the game week. No worries, Abdul. Make sure to hit the like button. For anyone who is new, do hit that subscribe button as well. We're trying to get to 900 subscribers. So we're very close to 900. So if you're new, hit the subscribe button. And do make sure to hit the like button if you've enjoyed the content. Or if I've answered your question, hit the like button. Other option is Hall, but don't think he starts. Lewis Hall is a very odd one. Like, I don't know if he'll start or not. I still have him myself. Even then, even if it was Lewis Hall, you probably, even if he starts, right, you don't really want to start him against Spurs. Because most likely that Spurs do score. So I probably just like, yeah, I might just do the Joe Pedro move. Because you'll probably want Joe Pedro next week anyways, right? For the easier fixtures for Brighton. So yeah. Matthew says, good morning. Good morning, Matthew. Probably rolling and captain in Haaland. My team is number 1 in the league. Wow, Matthew, I need to make a... Guys, I am so sorry that I haven't made the top 10 graphics for this week and posted it out. But Matthew, congrats, number 1. I should probably make the graphics. I just haven't had time. Henderson, Trent, Robinson, Porro, Palmer, Eze, Jota, Smith, Rowe, Isak, Haaland, Havertz. Oof. What are you planning on doing, Matthew? I'm lucky I support Barca. I mean, I know. So I have a friend, right, who's also a Barca supporter. At this point, I'm like, bro, how have you got into the situation of where you can't even sign players because you need to, you need to like sell players to be able to sign players because of like the financial situations at Barca. Luckily, my bias has been with Liverpool, so I had Jota and Salah to start. Fair enough. Nkunku replacement with 0.5 in the bank. You could go to Leon Bay from Aston Villa, Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa, Smith Rowe from Fulham. 0.5 in the bank, you said, no? So that's up to 6.8. Mitoma from Brighton. Minte maybe a bit uncertain on Minte at the moment. Who else from the top of my head? I don't know about Madueke. I don't know if this is just point chasing. Uncertain. I'm unable to tell about Madueke, to be honest. Gibbs White actually is still not a bad option as well for anyone who's looking. Semenyo is a punt with not the best of fixtures. But yeah, that's basically it. Brilliant. Triha Manova. Oh, here's another punt. Savio. If you wanted a City attacker as a punt, this guy with 0.5 in the bank if you wanted. Don't be boring. I'm sick of Rogers. Move all over the place this week. 59 minutes subs with yellow card. It is Tielemans will haul this week with penalty in his hand plus set pieces. If anyone wanted a 6.5 million punt, here it is. Support my man Ryan, does regular streams and overall great guy. Thank you, Nehal. Thank you very much. Thanks, bud. I'm gonna hope Murphy returns. Best of luck, John. For this week, you can make top 20 graphics because yeah, I'm 20th. I have only my graphics go up to like top 10. You have to get into the top 10. Jimmy T, Ben Smith Rowe, Rogers, or Gordon? Bench Rogers. In that specific situation, I would probably bench Rogers because I think Smith Rowe and Gordon have a higher chance of scoring. I'm gonna roll the transfer, says Matthew. Yeah, I mean the team looks pretty good. I don't know what I would change in this team. So yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Good idea. Well said, Neha. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Konsa versus Saliba this game week. Ooh, Saliba, right? Has to play Saliba. Konsa versus Saliba. I probably go Saliba. Arsenal better defense than Aston Villa at the moment. And Arsenal at home. Surely have to back Arsenal. Better Minte or Mitoma in the long term? In the long term, I think Mitoma might still be the better option. I think Mitoma might be the option long term. Suyog, welcome. Sent my team on Twitter. Alright, I'll bring it up. This is Suyog's team. What did I miss on podcast this week? Podcast this week we were talking about wildcard. Talked about all of the fixtures. Had a deep discussion on Manchester City as well. In terms of Rico Lewis versus Guardiola, and we spoke about Savio as well. There were quite a bit of other stuff that we discussed as well. But yeah, the problem Savio is just his minutes. Yeah, that's why I said it's a punt. But it would, or if he could just nail down that spot, incredible price tag and good fixtures. But yeah, minutes. I do agree with the minutes thing. That's the only thing that I'm uncertain. If he has nailed his spot come game week 6, or look at these fixtures, he would be on my team sheet wildcard if he has nailed the spot. But yeah. Suchek? Anyone wants Suchek? Fixtures are not best. Maybe from game week 4 onwards, fixtures are decent. But that's just a punt, to be honest. So I might go Mitoma. Dr. Dribble. Potentially. Dr. Dribble. Alright. Now, this one is Seyog's team. Wait. He's doing bench rankery with Henderson coming off the bench. Trent Guardiol, Robinson, Smith Rowe, Salah, Cap, Saka, Eze, Liam Bay, Muniz, and Isak. Mateta on the bench. Ooh, Mateta on the bench. Pedro. Wow, what a bench. What a bench. Fair enough. Can see why. I mean, the team looks good, Suyog. I'm here. Go forward to check my team. I gotta go see you guys. See you, Boki. Make sure you hit the like button, Boki, before you leave. Make sure to hit the like button. I mean, Suyog team looks pretty good. Pretty good. Prefer mine. Which one, Amit? I did. Thank you, Boki. Thank you. Did I miss anything? I haven't missed anyone's messages. No. Alright, sorry, was reading all the messages that were sent to me. Prefer Embuemo and Visa over Savio for Wildcard Game 6. Fair enough, fair enough. I think Embuemo has to be in that conversation for Wildcard. Ryan be like, your team looks pretty good. Just say your team looks identical to the hundreds I received. No, this one actually has like Leon Bay in it. So it's not really identical. And no Haaland as well, to be honest. And he's benching Mateta and Pedro Porro, whereas I'm starting Pedro Porro. Salah captain though, very interesting. What are you gonna do with this team, Suyog? Locked? Okay, so no changes. Alright, cool, fair enough. Are you rolling a transfer or have you actually made a transfer? MFZ is very cutthroat. He's straight to the point. So brutal. Cheers. Good luck with your game week. Good luck to you, Sneha. Thank you very much. People, don't forget to hit the like button. If you guys are heading out, hit that like button before you do. And for those of you who haven't joined the Discord, do join the Discord. We got another team on the Discord, which was sent to us just now from A. Someone needs to tell me who A is on the Discord. The thing... Whose team is this? Suyak, Salah captain. That's 4 points for you. You never know. He might score a goal, actually. He might score a goal. Alright, whose team is this? Someone needs to tell me. Confused. Salah or Saka cap? I mean, I don't mind Salah cap. Saka is also slightly preferred, potentially. But I just had bad memories with Salah. So I'd probably go Salah. But yeah, if you're looking for expected points, even Saka is higher than Salah. So Saka has the better fixture though. Saka definitely has the better fixture. So you can go for Saka. So difficult most of the time to go with the player with home. So captaincy, yeah. And oh yeah, Saka is at home as well. So yeah, you could probably go Saka, to be honest. I think Salah captaincy will enter the conversation a lot from next week onwards. Andy, welcome. How are you doing? Heisenberg. So you're A. Okay, I need to remember myself that you're the one who's A on the Discord. Because it doesn't show me. Alright. Heisenberg, how are you doing? Welcome. Henderson, Robinson, Konsak, Wadio, Gibbs White, Smith Rowe, Salah, Bruno, Isak, Haaland, Muniz. Don't see really anything to change. Are you looking at any moves, Heisenberg, or just rolling the transfer? Sterling on loan kills Trossard minutes in the long term. Does it? Does it though? Sorry, something went down the wrong pipe. The thing is, Sterling, I don't know, because it's Arteta, right? And Arteta has had Sterling when he was at Manchester City. So he might even look to, if he wants to give Saka some like rest, right? Like bring Saka off like in the 80th minute or 75th minute or something. Sterling can play on the right because he played on the right for City as well. So I don't think it'll be just a Trossard issue. But yeah, it'll be also Saka that gets to be, now Saka can be bought off a bit more for him to be rested and all. FPL MFZ, if it's coming from a United fan, I'm captaining my king. Fair enough. Andy, how are you doing? Mbeumo for armband over Haaland this week. Ooh. No, I probably still go Haaland, but I think having Boomer itself is a really good option. But I don't know if I would want to wildcard. I mean, captain him as well. But yeah, do I need to play wildcard? No, the team looks good. I don't know if you need to play wildcard. I don't think so. The team looks pretty good. Who are you really going to go and get if you wildcard? Like a Palmer? I think I would just keep it as it is and just play a wildcarding like Game Week 6 or something. The team looks pretty good already. I don't see anything. Okay, yeah, Isak and Muniz haven't hit the ground running. You might look to move Isak out again if he doesn't perform this week, potentially, or the week after. But the rest of the team actually stood pretty, like, it's good. It's not too bad. I transferred out Nkunku for ESR. Yeah, that makes sense. Would you consider having two Brighton forwards to get Palmer in the team? Welbeck can be sold in 4 or 5 weeks. It's a risk but can pay off. Ooh. Two Brighton forwards. So will you be playing like a 4-5? You'll be playing like what, a 3-5-2 formation in most weeks, Andy? I don't know if I would go for both Brighton forwards. It's a bit of a risk, to be honest. But to get Palmer in the team, I don't mind it too much. Thing is, if you end up in a situation where you want to get like a second striker, right? Who is better, like more than 5.5 as well, then you might be in a small problem. But for the short term, that move isn't too bad, Andy. That move isn't too bad for the short term. Remember, it's going to be a cheat code in the absence of Tony. Yeah, that's true. Tiger, welcome. How are you doing? Not Brighton all the time. Maybe one always playing. Yeah. Fair enough. For the short term, I don't mind that move. Tiger, how's the team looking like? I think you mentioned about like a couple moves that you had done already, Tiger. I think this is your team. Let's go and bring Tiger Goodness team up. Lekan, Trent, Saliba, Aina, Smith Rowe, Salah, Jota, Gordon, Jackson, Havertz, and Isak. What moves did you do? Did you do Solanke to Jackson? Tiger. I sent you my revised team. Is this the team? Is this the team? No, yes, I have 6.1. Fair enough. Visa and Pedro and Nketiah to bring Palmer. Don't go for Nketiah just yet, Amit. We need to wait and see how he plays with Palace. I wouldn't go straight away to Nketiah. We need to wait for a bit more. Thoughts on Rogers or Emil Smith Rowe for captaincy? Wow. Neither? Do you have another option, Connor? I think I have your team up, Connor. This was your team, right, Connor? Thanks, dude. No worries, Andy. Watkins, captain or very risk? I am 300k in the world. Who is your other captaincy option, Abdul Rahman? I bought in Ana and Nico Jackson. Oh, you bought in Jackson? Ooh, interesting. And also, Connor, do you really want to be benching Jota? I don't know. I'm wondering whether you should just start Jota over Rogers even potentially. In terms of captaincy, for me, it's got to be between Salah and Havertz, to be honest. Connor, I would probably be. It would be for me between Salah and Havertz, one of the two. I would love to start Jota, even if it's starting Jota over, I don't know, Robinson even. I might do it, to be honest. Rogers, if you have to. Oh yeah, I would Salah or Havertz for me for your captaincy. Salah and Saka. Yo, if you have Salah and Saka, I don't mind going for Saka if you wanted to go like a risky captaincy, Abdul Rahman. Saka is not a bad option as well. Who should I captain? Let's have a look. It's so hard to choose, man. Okay, here's the expected goals. Maybe this will help you kind of slightly decide. Was the right price as Watkins was 0.1 over. Ah, fair enough. Bench Hall or Mazraoui? Ooh. Bench Hall, because we don't know whether Hall will even start at this moment. There's a chance that Hall probably comes off the bench as well. So Mazraoui at least will most likely play. So bench Hall, Mohamed. Breaking Haaland didn't travel to sell it past. No way. I really? I don't believe you. Haaland didn't travel. Nah, MFZ is just stirring the pot. Haaland, I think Haaland is fine. I haven't seen anything about Haaland not traveling. Ooh, Trevor Chalobah is heading to Crystal Palace. Interesting. Cause he traveled to London Stadium. Yeah, because he's playing West Ham and not Crystal Palace. MFZ. Alright, this is Tiger's team. Tiger, I think for you, captaincy, probably Salah or Havertz. Same thing with for you as well. Salah or Havertz for captaincy. And I might Eze on the. I put Eze at least first sub, if anything, to be honest. If don't put Eze first sub over Apollo, to be honest. Wish Haaland stayed at home. But yeah, Salah or Havertz, I wouldn't captain Jackson, honestly. I don't know. I just don't feel like captaining Jackson. And vice captain can be one of the others. So if you go Salah captaincy, you can keep it on Havertz. If you go Havertz captaincy, then put the vice captaincy on Salah. Does a bench boost sound stupid because I can't decide who to play? No, I wouldn't bench boost because if you look at their team, right? Joe Pedro and Henderson don't have the best of fixtures for the bench boost. It's just Pedro, and even Pedro Porro doesn't necessarily have the best fixtures. It's just Jota, right? So I wouldn't bench boost this. Like, it's not fixtures worth bench boosting. You're just like deciding between Jota versus Rogers versus Robinson who to actually start. That's kind of the situation you're in at the moment. That's effectively it. But like armband wise, I think between Salah and Havertz, to be honest. Probably. Because like if I was to go in review as well, Havertz is at 5.3, Salah is at 5.5. So it's very close between those two in terms of expected points. Interestingly, Isak is on 5.5 as well. These are like your top point scorers that I expected this week. Also, how do I do the sub? To do the sub, you basically click on the player, click switch, and then click whoever else you want to switch with. And click Nkunku and do switch, and then it switches. There. And bam. There. Also, all Haaland owners are getting 2 points tonight because we're beating them 2-0. Like moving them around. Yep. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Tiger, the way I just now showed you. So you just click the player you want to move, and then switch, and then click the other player you want to switch. Eze or Joao Pedro? Eze. Joao Pedro has a harder fixture against Arsenal this week, so Eze. Eze or Joao Pedro? Eze. Emmanuel. Where is the switch? It should appear here as a pop-up. See, when you so I'm gonna click Ben Johnson. Click Ben Johnson, and you should see the pop-up that arrives. Eze or Joao Pedro? Okay, Emmanuel. I'm gonna start. Can someone don't spam Emmanuel. We're gonna remove a couple of messages. Thank you. No worries. You're welcome. I read your chat once. No need to repeat. Alright, I'm gonna stay as is Captain Havertz. Alright, good luck, Connor. Good luck to you. Emmanuel says thank you. No worries. You're welcome. Sorry for removing the messages, but yeah. Would you like the special Salah heat map? That will be his heat map tomorrow. MFZ, I will remind you the special Salah heat map. When you shared it to me, that was in Gameweek 1 deadline, I think you shared it to me. And then this is what happened in the Gameweek 1 deadline after you shared it to me. So I don't know. Do you really want to send the special Salah heat map again? Please don't. He's playing United this week, so let's not do that again. That's only PC. Oh, on the phone. Let me get it to you. Hold on. Let me get it to you. Rohan, how are you doing? Welcome. How are things going, Rohan? Okay, on the phone. I don't know if you can see this. Let me bring my OBS as well. So this is the players. I'm going to click a player, and when I click a player, you should see the substitute button. Click the substitute button, and then once you click the substitute button, you will see that everyone highlights. Then basically select the other player. So for example, I will select Nkunku, and it switches. And then obviously once it's switched, make sure to press the confirm button on the top. Hopefully that makes sense. And hopefully that was clear. Um, maybe I should actually switch to this screen. Oh no, what's that? Let's close that off. So you see the, oh, you guys see the team, right? Basically click a player and then click the substitute button, which is freaking being blurred out, but that one, click it. And once you click it, everything will highlight. And then you basically click the other one. But yeah, hopefully that made sense. Put the phone down a little lower for the camera. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Cheers, mate. Done it. All good, all good, all good. Sorry. Alright, of course, SS scores and assist in the midweek. Yeah, indeed, that's true. But then there was a bit more easier opponents, right? Alright. Rohan, 23rd in the mini league, right? I'm gonna close some of the teams. Alright, let's get Rohan's team up. 23rd in the mini league. Here we go. 2 free transfers, want to change Bruno. How much money in the bank? 0. Who do you really want to get, Rohan? Who do you really want to get? Any players you're interested in? Of course, nah, this time for real Ryan, he has no idea what we'll be facing on our left hand side. The man, the myth, I show speed, friend Kafu Manted. Captain Salah, oh my days, I'm ready. Oh no. The phone, okay, now we did that. Salah knows how important it is to beat Man United. Playing for Liverpool, he'll be up for it, I think. Yep. Who should I bench for Eze? Gordon or Isaac? Ooh, that's a hard call. Maybe Gordon, maybe Anthony Gordon potentially. That's a bit more harder. Probably Gordon. Thanks for subscribing, Emmanuel. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to get Bowen and upgrade Walker. Oh yeah, you really have Walker, no? I completely forgot about that. Yeah. So you're gonna upgrade Walker to who? An Arsenal defender or Liverpool defender? Bruno Fernandes to Bowen. Interesting. Would you go Bowen? Bowen has City this week. Would you go Bowen or would you prefer, for example, a Brighton or even a Brentford like a Embuemo? Who does Bowen have? Fulham, Chelsea, Brentford, Ipswich. Oh, Bowen actually not too bad as well, to be honest. City this week though, that's the only problem. Who else don't you have? Itoma? But Arsenal this week, so maybe not. Leon Bay from Aston Villa? But Bowen not too bad for after the City game. Sorry. What do you think of Aina? I don't mind. Really good option. I like him. As long as he doesn't lose his place because Forest have signed Alex Moreno. So I don't know whether Aina is still going to play left back or whether he's going to move right back. That is something you kind of have to monitor and see. But for now, it's okay. Eze? Could go Eze as well, but I'll probably wait on Eze until he actually starts scoring. Did Salah know how important to beat United? I'm not going to get into this conversation. Havertz and Palmer or Isak and Bruno? Havertz and Palmer. For a -4, ooh, Havertz and Palmer. Bruno Fernandes will earn more points than Salah in Game 3. There, I said it, Ryan, it will happen. That means United will win, hopefully. Hopefully. So I will take the United win even if it means my FPL team doesn't perform. All right, Rohan, what do you think? If you're going to go for Bowen, I don't mind it. Not going to stop you. But there are also a few other options. Let me see midfielders next couple weeks. Pumo has tough one. Yeah, Bowen not too bad, to be honest. 7.5. Sabosly, Gordon, you don't need. Yeah, Mitoma as well, if you wanted. Want Walker to Trent and change Bruno to can be Bowen or maybe Bernardo Silva. Don't go Bernardo Silva. I don't know if I would go Bernardo Silva, to be honest. Walker to Trent though, that I don't mind. What about the forgotten gem Estupinan? Oh, let's wait till he gets into the. Isn't he injured at the moment, Estupinan, or is he back fit? I would just avoid Estupinan for the moment until he gets like decent minutes without getting injured again. So I would avoid Estupinan for the moment. Havertz and Palmer all the way. I want Palmer, but Havertz could drop back in mid with the stickers I have. True, but Merino is injured for the moment, and I still think Havertz is the preferred number 9 over Gabriel Jesus. Ryan is a bloodbath. 7-2. Unfortunately, we lost Jasala. No returns. So sad. Estupinan played at Cup. That's true, but I'm so scared that he might get injured again, and then he'll be out for another couple of weeks. So I want him to get a decent number of minutes first, a bit before we can think about getting him in. And also this week the fixture is not that great anyways, so I wouldn't think about Estupinan now. Let's have a look and see. First sub Mikalenko or Joao Pedro? Joao Pedro. I've sent you a message on Instagram, Mrs. Team. Alright, let me bring it up. Tiger and Gunners team. Saliba, Dan Burn, Anderson, Rea, Palmer, Gordon, Son, Jota, Joao Pedro, Isak, and Watkins. Whew. She's doing really well. The only thing with her team, same thing. I would switch Eze to first sub on her team. I might actually start Eze over Joao Pedro as well, potentially. Tiger. I'll probably start Eze over Joao Pedro. And have Joao Pedro first sub. I might also actually start Pedro Porro over Dan Burn. Tiger. So Porro over Dan Burn and Eze over Joao Pedro is probably what I might do. Imagine you have a team of Luke Shaw and Rhys James. Both will never play. Captain Haaland or Palmer? If you have both, I'm probably still going to go for Haaland. But I think Palmer is probably the second best option this week. What do you think of Chelsea mids now? Felix, Nkunku, or even Ahmad? I would prefer Ahmad at the moment. Too much rotations in Chelsea midfielders. With these sub numbers, how many points do you get? What do you mean sub numbers? I don't get. What do you mean? I don't follow. Any leaks? Don't think so. I haven't seen anything at the moment pop up. Thank you. No worries. Nkunku or Kulusevski? Sell who? Sell Nkunku. Simon. Nkunku first. To check 5 million. Will he get minutes? Yes, he will get minutes. Or drop for other players. No, he's a pretty important player. I think Connor, if Connor is still here, he could probably let me know as a West Ham fan. He averaged 4 points a game. Ramsdale 4.4 at the moment. Worth changing for Anderson. No, wait one more week. If you're going for a goalkeeper, I think it's now in the 5 million price bracket. Otherwise, I would just go for Flecken instead. That Aston Villa 4 million defender nailed. I don't know, Simon. Maybe. I think he might. I think Andy might be able to let us know. Andy, what do you think about Nedeljkovic or Ned? I'm definitely not pronouncing that name correctly, but yeah, what do you think about your right back at 4 million? Keep Sun in her team. Yeah, keep Sun. Sun is fine for this week. Pretty good option this week. Obviously, no Salah, that's fine. No Haaland as well, that's fine. But start Porro and Eze over Joe Pedro and Dan Burn. That's probably all I would do. Havertz nailed. Gabriel is injured and Arsenal didn't sign any new striker. Yep, that's the thing. So I actually like Havertz. Thank God. Thank God I didn't get anyone else. All right. You mentioned above swapping subs around as this is a new thing. No. This has been always there. It's not a new thing. It's always been there. Want to give Sterling a chance in future game weeks. Now he could play instead of Martinelli. Maybe 3 to 4 game weeks later. Maybe. But don't go for like players who have just moved clubs. I would still wait before going and getting any one of them. Just wait, see how they do, and then after that can decide. No leaks, by the way, Simon. I highly doubt you get any leaks for Arsenal, to be honest. I don't think you get any leaks of Arsenal. Suchek will slowly fade out the team when Edison Alvarez is fully fit. Fair enough. He's not good, 4 million, not ready yet, but we'll have to play him. I'm a Villa fan. I don't trust Villa's defense at all. Fulham will end up with a better defense. No one knows if that as Aston Villa 4 million defender starting or not. Not really. No one's fully certain about it. If he plays this week as well, I think for short term he's not a bad punt, but I think you could still probably potentially maybe find better 4.5 alternatives. Sterling plays. Wait, Sterling is not starting this week. No way. All right. He will start, but will be sub 4 million player. Yeah. I mean, if you're willing to go for him, I don't mind it, but I'll probably just go for Konsa at the moment. From all the people I've spoken to, everyone has been like, oh, Konsa is probably the better option because Aston Villa, like Nedeljkovic is probably more of a rotation problem. All right. Any final few questions? Because I might be looking to head off soon. So my Kwanzaa dropped, so I have to get a 4 million defender. Are you interested in an Ipswich 4 million defender? Ipswich 4 million defender in Jacob Greaves. This is have to go for the Aston Villa. If you have to go for this guy, I don't mind it. And then you'll have to sub like in come game week 6 or 7, you might have to look to get rid. But yeah. Yeah, that's what. Just look to transfer in a couple weeks after that. Simon. Or who knows, maybe you get lucky and he continues to play. That's just an option. So you could take the punt now and see how it goes. You still have your wild card, right? So when it comes to wild card, you probably wild card him out anyways. So for now, it's fine. All right. Any other final questions? Because we'll be looking to end soon. I'm good, bud. When you live stream it again, next live stream will most likely be on a Monday, but because it's going to be the international break for the next 2 weeks, things will be a bit tricky. So because I'm going to be very busy this month, so I would say for the moment next Monday is the live stream. But yeah, Monday we'll have a live stream and then we'll see how after that. Ramsdale that said he's starting predictions to push to sign him before. Fair enough. Thoughts on Odegaard to Mbeumo or other options? I actually don't mind it, Vicky. I don't mind doing that move if you wanted to do it. I don't mind that at all. Thanks. But before you go, Semenyo will get an assist this game week, so look out for him. Yeah, I don't mind Semenyo as a punt. 4.5. Anyone who's looking. Send me a message. I will do. Just realized Chelsea will be playing Noah in the Conference League. They're playing against a guy named, That's what will happen. You will have to sell him. Cash is better, not by much. Yeah. When you live stream. Okay, yeah. I will let you know. What is this? Okay. All right. I think that's all I've got. Any final questions? Otherwise, I think we'll be ending it uh, in a few minutes. So shout out to everyone: Tiger and Guna, Andy, MFZ, Samanal, Vicky, Shubharan, Connor, Jamie, MFZ, Abich, Tiger, Rohan, Nick, Freddy, Foam, MFZ, Heisenberg, Suyog, Nehal, and Boki, Amit, and everyone else. Thank you very much, John, Shepard, Aryan, Joseph. Thank you all. Like your haircut. Thank you very much. It's not even deadline yet. Why are you going early today? I have to go out. Unfortunately, I need to go and pick up someone. So because of that, I am not able to stay until the deadline. So yeah, that's why we're leaving early today. That's why I started early today as well. I started early because I have to leave early as well today. Do we have anyone who's live streaming that we know of? Maybe you guys, I can send them over to you guys. Let's see if we have any of the Aussie lads who are streaming at the present moment. Okay, no one really that I know of. Let's trade. Yeah, let's have a look to. I mean, thanks Ryan. Nice stream as always. Please like and share and subscribe. Yes, indeed. Going on raid. That's why the haircut. No, I got the haircut on like Wednesday. So it's been like if you guys saw like the Thursday or Friday stream I was on football Chatbox trade. Yeah, let me have a look and see if I can find someone who is live. Who is live? I mean, FPL Juice is live. If anyone wants entertainment, but I don't know if they'll answer questions though. Focal has a lot of subscribers, so who can we meet? Let's see. How many people are live? Do you guys want to go for Planet FPL? FPL Tom replies. Send the link here. Who is FPL Tom? Oh, but is he live though? Ah, he is live. Do you know if it's good, Tiger? Otherwise, you guys can just go and chill in like Planet FPL. James. We'll just end it here. He's got his own channel. Yes, he's live. Okay, so you guys can go and check his channel out as well. I don't know. Let me see. Let me go and find out who this guy is. Da, 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 da. Uh, do, 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 do. Oh, no one's in the chat. He's not even in there. Where is he? And he replies back to you. I like him and he replies back to you. Alright. People, are you interested in going FPL Tom? I will send you all over there. But it doesn't seem to be like he's in. I'll put it here anyways for you guys to go and see here. Seems like he's left his room. Let me put it anyways. Alright, go check out FPL Tom. That's the link. Basically, just go and say, we're from the football chat box. That's FPL Tom. I'm gonna answer his poll. Oh, he's back. Here we are. All right. We will end it there. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all later. Thank you all. And yeah, there you go. All right. Good luck, everyone. Have a good day. And I will see you all on Monday. Until then, peace out. Thank you all for watching, and hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll see you all. Peace.